Hey guys, what's up? This is ScherBR talking. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about treasure map farming. This week farming, we'll be discussing what you should be doing in Romancing SaGa Universe right now. Well, I did some live streams where I was explaining the strategies that I have been using, but I think this video can help people that don't have much time to watch live streams and can decide if it's worth farming a lot for treasure maps. For those that do not know, treasure map event is one of the best ones in the game. I think Conquest is still the best, but this one you can get many gold pieces for some, well, usually platinum styles, also blank gold piece to use in UniverSe styles, alongside awakening materials, so if you farm here you don't need to farm this again. And also, now this time we have accessories and the return of three farmable styles from the past. Also, yeah, more important than other things, platinum tickets that will allow you to get more of the platinum styles that you have been missing. So what should we be doing to get this is farm some of the current events. Usually treasure map event is tied to story mode, but now not only story mode will drop, but also the Hero of Yarmouth event. This one is an event where you can get SS style of Robin, and this event also has featured styles with Final Empress, Monica, Mikhail, and Robin. You need at least one of them to get this hair drop here, and this is used to get some things from the shop. Even those that already played this in the past, they will still have things to get, like platinum tickets, books, and pieces. So what I recommend is use one of the featured styles. In my case, I'm using Summer Final Impress. She has this attack here, Lunar Blade Plus or Elegant Sands, doesn't really matter which one you use. And Joe, they both can kill the first and second wave and can farm the last stage easily to get better drops. Also, you can get treasure cave maps here, but this is not the best place to farm. But because you're farming everything together, you should start this event first and, well, get more stuff on the same time. And, well, the first wave has 3 enemies. They are weak to many stuff, but Sorbet Flambe is enough to kill them, or just Lunar Blade, doesn't really matter. Now the second wave, Joe will be able to finish with just Sorbet Flambe. The status gains here are terrible, so just farm here for the drops, clear the shop, and move on. Oh, and for you to see, we are getting the yellow bouquet, the hair drop, and the normal drop, the yellow flower, alongside treasure maps. Abyss Naga has the highest cap for status right now. Well, it changes a lot. I suggest you guys farm battle with Abyss Naga at least first before you go to main story, if you still want to farm main story. So Abyss Naga has a lot of HP. But there's something very interesting that Robai, Soken, and many members of my community said, and that is that the drop rates from the treasure maps are the same between stages number 21 and 25. So if you don't think that you are strong enough to farm stage 25 and you are spending too much time, you can just farm stage number 21, but then you will not be getting the biggest status. What I do here is try to aim for both. So I do try to get status while also farming treasure maps with efficiency. But the problem is that you have to bring very strong units. So what's the strategy here? I'm bringing Deadly Pierce formation with most of my setups. I'm bringing my strongest Pierce attackers. I believe that right now one of the strongest ones are Jamil, Darkin, and Claudia. If you have Hannibal, he's better. Also, if you have Brownie or Ferdinand, they also perform very good damage. And in the back is the one that I'm training. In this case, I'm training my Rock Bouquet. I don't have her Psycho Bull maxed. I'm training it here so I can get some level ups. But the 4 characters in the front, they are the strongest ones I have for Pierce, and they are here to guarantee that I will kill this boss in 1 turn or in 2 turns, but then it will be very fast. So let's go with this setup here. Now in this case we have this characters being very fast. They will attack before Absol Naga. Even Matriarch will probably attack before Absol Naga. Therese is another one that's very strong here. But my Therese is already capped. She has 1.3 thousand HP. Yeah, this was right exactly the amount of HP we needed to finish. But then let me tell you something. This is the best place for you to farm status. Even if you are wasting more than 1 turn, still farm here to get status. Now let's talk about some different strategies. Here, let me show you an alternative for those that don't have the best Pierce attackers right now. What you can do is use the newest version of Sif, the Platinum one. She has a fast attack that buffs STR and dexterity of everyone, so it will give you a little more damage. Claudio will perform better. You can even use Rufus if you like other Pierce damage dealers, because his damage is still pretty high even when he's not hitting for Pierce. The Heartseeker helps a lot. In this case I have Therese, and I am training my Fairy here. I don't know if she will be able to finish. Yeah, she was not, but then the next turn we will kill it with a single attack. If you have Hannibal, you are guaranteed to kill this. Not just him, but some others that can be stronger. Okay, I think that the base of the strategies are around those two possibilities, and if you don't have enough firepower, go to stage number 21, stick here, try to kill this boss as fast as possible, any strategy that you have. You can even kill it with 3 actions. And now that we're talking about these events, let's talk about farming on story mode. Farming on story mode is not that good if you want to get the max cap. But then, you can bring something different here. You can bring more trainees. There are many combinations that will work pretty fine on stage number 6 to 4. You can farm other stages as well with instant kill strategies with your Albert if you want. But the good thing here is that this is the best possible caps besides stage 6 to 5. And, well, at least there's no boss on 6 to 4. So you can bring 2 trainees here. Even 3 depending on what you're bringing. Let's talk about some strategies here. I am using Rainbow Rangers and 3 characters. Well, I'm training 2 other ones as well to increase the speed. What I have here is Joe for the first turn. She will kill the first one. Then what I have is Fuse for the last wave. He uses air support. It's on 16 BP. And on the second wave we have Red. Red will kill the second wave, but I did have to train him on Abyss Naga to get higher status, or else I will depend on having Elizabeth here. This is Summer Elizabeth, she buffs blunt damage to guarantee that he will kill second wave, because sometimes he was failing. But then I farmed some more status on Abyss Naga, and Red now can do it without Summer Elizabeth. But I'm training Summer Elizabeth because of Grand's Land. Sometimes she gets to attack, and then I can train this. I'll also Ray to sometimes rank up his Will Swing. Well, that will happen sometime because I still have it. Okay, let's see how this works. So first turn we have 6 enemies. They are weak to blunt, sun and heat. All enemies here are weak to blunt, sun and heat, and that's why I think this is like the best place to farm. So Joe killed the first wave, now we have the second, and Red will be able to do that. Like I said, if your one is not that strong, maybe bringing Summer Elizabeth will help you. But then in this case, we did kill with just 1 attack because it was a combo. It kind of slows you down if you are doing too many combos, but it happens when farming. Then now, the only way to kill the last wave with a single air support is if you have Summer Elizabeth. I couldn't get him to kill all targets with just status, but then, look, almost 40,000 damage with Fuse, but I'm using full HP stones. 3 attacks, 3 waves, one of the fastest strategies possible. Now there's this other strategy here, and what I have is the newest Summer Rock Bouquet, and she would just use Blooming Fireworks. I increased Psycho Boom to 13, and I inherited Dark Pulse, so that she can attack on other waves. I think that she will attack on the first turn, but maybe she won't. Commando Emilia can use Ricochet Parade and kill all enemies by herself, but sometimes this does not happen. And what we have here is Elizabeth by inheriting Grand's Land for her S style. If you don't have Elizabeth, you can bring Albert just fine, they work as well, or just bring Red here, also works. But this is just me trying to use different styles for different farming. We can bring 2 trainees as well. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, Ricochet Parade is super strong and can kill the first wave by itself. The only bad thing here is that because I have Psycho Boom, I needed to attack with Grand's Land. Brock didn't attack on the first turn, so her turn order may be a little confused sometimes. You can get her to use her second skill. But then sometimes she will use on first turn, and then you get to level up this as well. It uses more actions, but can work for those that don't have the characters I use in the first. So this is the last strategy. I have Speculation, Albert in the front line, so he gets even more agility. Got Holy Rift to 15 and inherited Victor's Blade. This is Beer of the Light Albert. This is Greek Albert for those that remember him like that. We also have Vagnus here. Vagnus will always attack with Butterfly Blaze and then Blue Fire Fang. And then, well, I have Red here. He also helps because I increased the Punishing Combo to 15. And he will always use Punishing Fist. He always follow up after Albert because his agility is way higher than Vagnus, allowing us to, well, attack 3 times with Albert all the time. Sometimes even goes before Albert. Speculation will guarantee that we will attack first. In this case, we didn't need that much more power, so if you don't have Vagnus, you can bring someone else that can also do AoE. Summer Elizabeth also works fine here. Yeah, it's pretty fast as well, but more actions. But that's about it, guys. I think you should be farming Abyssal Naga instead of farming Story Mode. But then if your characters are not getting any more status and you are just focusing on the same characters all the time, go here to Story, try to do some more, and after that you have plenty of Platinum tickets to summon. Remember? Platinum tickets were updated. Look here, Summon Hates, yeah, Barbara, Grey, Mirza, and Sif. Very recent characters. They are good. Your chance. So that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you have, and if you want to support the channel, there are links here in the description. Don't forget to join our Discord server where we discuss this game and other ones. We see each other on the next video. Bye.